Gentlemen, I don't have to introduce this lovely lady to you. You certainly know who she is. The whole world knows who she is. And in That's Entertainment Part 2, there's a sequence in it that features you, which I loved. Do you remember doing it?
Oh, naturally I would. It was, as you told me, I don't. If it's the one I think it was not with Rochester Eddie Anderson singing Sparrow.
That's right.
Oh Lord, I've still got to plug you. No, it was Cabin in the Sky.
That's
Cabin
right.
in the Sky.
That's right.
Wonderful. Huh?
Tell me about these two men that are sitting next to you. You just about jumped out of your chair when you saw them.
Yes, I want to say something that's in my heart. I've been in this business longer, not longer, but it's pretty long. I've been around here since World War I. That's when I was entertaining in the theaters, at the colored theaters. Notice I said colored, and I want to hear nothing else to follow it. And so the result was, it was an early age. I'll be 80 the 31st of October, 80.
How many of those years in show business, Ethel?
About 60.
Oh, isn't that great?
60, every bit, maybe 62. But it wasn't always on the white circuit. It was, we worked the colored circuits down in that time. But what I wanted to say was, Mr. Astaire, Fred Astaire, is just something. He's just grace personified and wonderful dancing. So is my boy Gene. And the personalities of these two gentlemen, one can appreciate if you appreciate honesty and artistry, and a certain amount of humility in their dancing. They love what they do, and they do it with their heart and soul. And I just love to see that. We don't see it anymore. We see a certain amount of flash, but we don't see depth.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you.
I'm honest.
Oh, thank you.
Every bit of it. And you're still that way.
Thank you. Ethel, do you remember way back when I was still in the theater on Broadway when we shared a pianist, and when you didn't need him, I would get him?
Listen, honey. You're talking about my precious child, Reggie Bean, and you left the show that you were starring in to go with that musical play was
Time of Your Life. Yes,
that's it.
And I was so lucky to get him, and he learned. He admitted he learned everything from you.
Well,
he was terrific.
Yes,
was terrific.
My precious child, Reggie. He's still. Well, I hear from him every day. I hear from all my kids.
Precious child, my God.
Yes. I say that you all are. You see, the way I live now.
Isn't that nice to hear?
It's my family. You all, everybody around here is my family.
What was it like? Now, how many years ago did you come to Hollywood?
Oh, I'm not a Hollywood person. I'm just of what you might say of the profession. But my first picture was I think they released it in 31, but I think I made it around 26 when I introduced Am I Blue? And but before that, I was a Broadway, what was considered then a name personality. And back in 1926 is when I introduced a number that's made quite a few millions for another lady, Dinah.
Oh, yeah. Did you introduce that song?
Oh, I'm the one that she used to go around and giving impressions of when she was in the South. It was I'm the one that she used to like to say she'd like to give. And why? She's a beautiful. Now I was inspiration. She didn't do it like me, but I inspired her along with others.
But you were one of the first, as you put it.
I was the first.
First colored movie star. I will not say the other word because you want to say colored.
I don't say colored. I mean, I don't say I was the first because in 31, there may have been others that I don't know, but I sang Am I Blue and on with the show. And then we had a quartet there too, the Harmony Kings we sang, because I sang Birmingham Bertha. But as to being the first, now before that there could have been someone else, but I don't know.
It's interesting to hear this lady turn to you men and say how much you convey on that screen of soul and how much you comes across that you both love what you do. Have you ever seen anyone with more soul or more feeling than this lady when she performs?
Never. Well, I used to sneak down on the stage and watch her rehearse when they did Cabin in the Sky. And it was really inspiring. It really was.
I came out here to do in this studio. I don't say it's the same studio, but in MGM with my precious child again, Mr. Minnelli, Vincent Minnelli. Oh. He brought me out here it was his first musical, and he wanted me to be in it because he felt I was sort of his luck charm. But all of it has been wonderful. I have a lot to be thankful for. And above all, what I love being thankful for is that I gave everything I had when I had it to give. And I'm thankful for my beautiful memories. But now I have something that I wish I could share more with people. But it's up to them to want to accept it, because what I have now is free for everybody and it don't cost anything. And everybody's welcome to it.
If you had it to do all over again, would you want to be in more movies?
No. I can't say that I am a movie buff, if you want to use that term now, because, you see, I'm used to being active and I'm used to people. And and truthfully, it's no secret. I come on the set at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning because they didn't bother making me up. They said I had a face that didn't need makeup because they wanted to get my expressions. It was a compliment. And so I would sit all day waiting for my scenes because I was considered a fast shooter. And at 5:45 or whenever the time was to expire or retire, they said, now we're ready for you.
Because you just go in there and do it
because I don't rehearse. I can't rehearse. I don't act. I relive, Mike. I'm sitting here talking to you, and I did no more know I was going to be here because Lord knows it's thanks to him that I'm able to make it. I have conditions and physical conditions, as well as this vision condition that isn't the pleasantest thing in the world, but thanks to him, I'm still able to see all he wants me to see, but I can hear anything I want to hear.
Ethel, so many people come up to you and say they love you. How does that make you feel?
Humble and grateful. I can't repeat that too often. Humble and grateful. You know, that's something you can't buy, and it's something they don't have to give you. And when they do it, I'm grateful. I don't accept it as a matter of fact.
I'd be very grateful, as would everyone out there, if you would sing any portion or sing it in its entirety, Cabin in the Sky.
I don't know as I can. I don't want to spoil.
Well, we got it written down here for you. I know you know the song, but in case, I know how it is.
There's a little cabin in the sky, mister, for me and for you. I feel that it's true somehow. Can't you see that cabin in the sky? Sisters, an acre or two of heavenly blue to plow, where we'll all be so gay, and all we'll do is sing and pray as the angels go sailing by. And that is why my heart is flying high, mister, 'cause I know we'll have a cabin in the sky.